Hello, good evening, esteemed viewers. This is Satellite Media. Let us look at the controversy between the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, and Efcc. We understand that before now, the chairman of Efcc have said that if he cannot arrest Yahaya Bello, he will resign. We had a situation where yesterday, Yahaya Bello made a boat entry into Efcc headquarters in the convoy of the incumbent governor of Kogi State. I'm talking about Ododo, who of course was his anointed candidate in that election, and who has since become the governor of the state. Currently, EFCC is saying that the man is still wanted, but what is not clear is the reason EFCC was not able to ask the man to wait behind, why the man that had immunity, I'm talking about the governor, incumbent governor of the state, could be allowed to go. And this place of double standard, because I understand that if this issue were to be involving someone from the eastern part of the country, an Igbo man, it may have taken a different dimension. But surprisingly, we are seeing someone who has been declared wanted currently walking into EFCC office and going out without questioning. So one begins to doubt the integrity of the man in question. I'm talking about the chairman of EFCC and the power of EFCC to arrest and prosecute. We understand that as it stands, EFCC has the power to arrest anyone, hence the person has been declared wanted, and EFCC has the power to prosecute in the case of allegation of this nature. We equally understand that in our legal jurisprudence, one is innocent until proven otherwise by a court of competent jurisdiction. But to that extent, I don't think EFCC will be running far of any constitutional provision if they are to arrest Yahaya Bello for questioning. Nobody is pronouncing Yahaya Bello guilty because it is only a court of competent jurisdiction that have the right, the mandate to declare or rather to pronounce him guilty. But what is important is that EFCC should do the needful. And to do the needful is to arrest him, quiz him, question him, and possibly let him go and answer questions regarding the allegation. Because we understand that he have made the word, and Nigerians know that there is an allegation of about $80 billion hanging on his neck, which is like an albatross. So until a court of competent jurisdiction sets him free and say otherwise, that allegation remains allegation and it remains hanging on his neck like an albatross. But the important thing is, if we are seeing things of this nature where somebody will be accused, the person will run away from the law, and EFCC remains like a two-step bulldog. He's not able to arrest the man and he's not able to prosecute the man. It is going to embolden politicians from doing similar things. Because the whole essence of law, the whole essence of prosecution is to act as deterrent to others. Seeing someone like Yahaya Bello walking freely in the society, making a boat entry into EFCC office, walking out without being questioned, it shows that EFCC is under the current leadership, is turned out to be a two-step bulldog. I understand that the current governor of Kogi State, I'm talking about Ododo, enjoys immunity. Of course, the constitutional provision that every governor, their deputy, Mr. President, the vice president have immunity against legal prosecution. But that immunity does not extend to his predecessor. I'm talking about Yahaya Bello, who of course came in the company of the incumbent governor. I think the only way an EFCC can redeem their image is to go out, arrest Yahaya Bello, quiz him, and bring him before the judge that is handling his case. Because the way it is, people are already speculating that if Yahaya Bello were to be someone from the southeastern part of the country, from the Igbo land, I don't think this would have been the case. Because we are seeing a case of someone like the former governor of Anambra State. While he left office, he was quizzed, he was arrested. We equally saw the drama that trailed the arrest and the arrest of a former governor of Imo State, who EFCC went into his house at Abuja, broke into his residence, and it was all over the media. Though we have not seen the end of that prosecution, but at least EFCC made a bold attempt to arrest the man in question. But what we are saying in essence is, even if Yahaya Bello is residing or staying in the house of the current governor or the government house of Kogi State. The house do not enjoy immunity. The only person that enjoys immunity is the governor. So there's nothing stopping EFCC from getting all the necessary documents from the court, arrest warrants, search warrants, and going into such premises to see whether the man who has been declared wanted is hibernating there or not. Because before now there was speculation that the man may not be in the country. There was speculation that the man may be hibernating in the government house of Kogi State. But I think what happened yesterday put rest to the speculation as to his whereabouts. I think all indications have is already pointed to the fact that the man may be in the company of the current governor as it goes concerned. So to that extent, I think the EFCC should do the needful, go to the man in question, perhaps the government house, and arrest Yahaya Bello, bring him before the judge that is handling the case. Let him have a day in court. Let the government have their day in court, because his legal team have come out clearly to say that Yahaya Bello have nothing to hide. The only way you can prove that you don't have nothing to hide is when you face the law, when you face the judge, prove your case, and let the court make a pronouncement. The way it stands, it is speculative to believe that you have nothing to hide, because if you are accused, the onus lie on you to come out to clear your name. And the only way you can come out to clear your name, the only way you can clear your name is by making yourself available for prosecutors to ask you question and let the judge take decision. Like we always say, and I'm still going to repeat it, that in our legal jurisprudence, one is innocent until proven otherwise by a court of competent jurisdiction. To that extent, it doesn't matter the level of allegation levied against Yahaya Bello. Yahaya Bello is innocent until proven otherwise by a court of competent jurisdiction. So the onus lie on him to come out to clear his name. The only way he can clear his name is to allow the court to decide. Thank you very much for your time. I'm Mr. Matthew, and this is Satellite Media.